Welcome to the Mettler Toledo webinar on good weighing practice. In this webinar we will be talking about GWP, the Global Weighing Guideline, addressing the needs and requirements of all current quality management systems and transposing them into weighing practice. This webinar specifically focuses, after a brief overview of good weighing practice, on measurement uncertainty and minimum weight as one of the cornerstones of achieving high-quality weighing. A second webinar will be focusing on another important part of the life cycle management of weighing systems, on routine testing. Routine testing will be briefly explained in the framework of the Introduction to GWP in this webinar. However, more thorough information will be provided in the second webinar. Let us start with an example. Let's assume the user wants to weigh 4 grams of a substance with an accuracy of 1%. This means that he wants to weigh 4 grams of his substance with a maximum deviation of plus or minus 0.04 grams. Could the user thus select a balance with a readability of 1 gram to weigh 4 grams with an accuracy of 1%? For obvious reasons, this does not seem to be possible. It seems that the user has to select a balance with a higher readability, such as 0.1 grams or 0.01 grams, or maybe even 0.001 grams. The readability of these balances is increasing from model to model by 1 digit. But what about the weighing accuracy? We have to understand that the readability is just a reading, and can be electronically indicated to whatever resolution. It does not tell you how accurate weighing on the instrument really is. Let us clarify this important statement by drawing an analogy with different types of measuring instrument. The readability of this speedometer is 10 km per hour. Do you think the accuracy of this speedometer is 10 km per hour? The readability of this speedometer is 2 km per hour. Do you think this speedometer is 5 times more accurate than the previous one? After all, it is still the same instrument. This analogy shows us that an instrument should never be selected by looking at its readability, but instead by considering other parameters.